Okay, I was able to get to the gym and do my whole upper body workout in 30 minutes. I think it's actually designed to be 45 minutes, but I left home a little bit later than I would have liked. It's just, I don't know. This is a new habit of going to the gym in the morning. So I'm still working on it. And then also last time when I went last Tuesday, there wasn't traffic, but maybe it's just because it was Thanksgiving week. This morning, that probably set me back an extra, I don't know, almost 10 minutes. I'm glad I went. I'm glad I went to the gym. I need to be not making excuses and just not making excuses. I think that's going to be a big goal for me, or like a habit I want to establish in 2026. And I don't know, I don't like waiting till the new year to start habits, just because I don't know, I used to do that and it never worked. And when I just started early, it worked a lot more often. So I think one of the challenges for me has been, because of being in the doctoral program, my schedule has changed a little bit every few months. And then, so in the spring semester, when I had a lot more classes, the opportunities to go to the gym were a lot fewer. So there was a lot more pressure to go on the days that I could go. And I think that kind of helped me stay accountable, because it was like, if I don't go today, then I can't go for a couple of days. I just didn't have as much time. And then summer, my time kind of opened up a little bit, and I actually did like a cut kind of in the late spring into the summer. But then of course, like, the cut ends, and I don't even think I was really doing a full cut towards the end of my cut anyway. I just was getting tired of it. But yeah, my summer was more open. And so I thought, okay, well, I have more chances to go to the gym. So then it became an excuse. Then it became, well, if I don't go today, I can go tomorrow. And then would I go tomorrow? Hit or miss. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. And then, the summer semester ended, and that was it for my classes. Suddenly, my evenings, aside from Wednesdays, because I work late on Wednesdays, my evenings are suddenly free. And then the problem perpetuated itself, where it's like, well, if I don't go, I'll just go tomorrow. That's fine. And I'll just go tomorrow. And then it's getting darker, and then the time change. And then I'm like, it's dark. I want to go home. So I was out of the habit. I think what happened last Vlogmas is I hadn't gone out of the habit of going to the gym. So even when it was dark, I don't know, it didn't become an obstacle for me. But I went yesterday, and I think the reason I went, it's actually kind of funny. At work, my coworkers and I were talking about how a few of them have their locations shared with each other. And I don't know, I thought it was kind of funny. I only have my location shared with Tyler and I think 2 of my siblings. Yeah, and the sibling thing, like, that's just kind of left over from when we went to Disneyland like 10 years ago. And I just never turned it off, because I was like, why not? But yeah, so my coworkers have their locations shared, and I was like, is this like a sisterhood thing? Like a woman thing? And I felt like, if this is like a sisterhood woman thing, I kind of want to participate in this. And so I shared my location with 3 of my coworkers. And then at the end of the workday, I was sort of stalling leaving. I think I left 30 minutes later than I normally would. And I think it's because I was stalling. Like, as soon as I leave, I have to make the decision of, am I going to go to the gym or not? And someone was like, well, are you going to go? And I said, well, I guess you could just check. And that got me thinking, like, oh shit, like, if I tell people I think I'm going to go to the gym, not that they actually would check, but that they could check. something about that, it actually worked. And I went to the gym, as you saw yesterday. Anyway, okay, I'm babbling and it's only 8:30 in the morning. I don't know what else I'm gonna film today, to be honest. So I think this is okay. I'm gonna be at work for 8 hours. I'm still a therapist, I guess. I haven't really updated you much. I mean, it's only day 2. But I am getting my bangs trimmed after work, and I need to work on the presentation for Tyler's birthday. That's the big thing. That's my big task. All right, it is 17:09. It is 5:09. I'm here about to get my bangs trimmed. I actually see my hair lady over here. I think she might be ready for me. So I'm gonna walk in right now and get this sorted out. Okay, I can see again. Got my bangs trimmed. As I was sending the Venmo payment to my hairdresser, I got a text from one of my little brothers, just out of the blue. And like, we don't text. I'm not like a big texter with my family, but out of the blue, he texts, "Why do you think our entire family's Republican?" Why do you think our entire family's Republican? That's such an interesting question. I feel like I should call him right now, actually, to be like, what? Like, where did this question come from? It's a good question. I don't know if I have an answer for it, but I'm very curious what's going through his mind. I'm gonna call him right now. I was just on the phone with my little brother for like almost 2 hours, which is crazy. I think I said we're not a talking family, you know, where like people talk to each other. So it was really funny I just called him like I said I would. And I had a nice big rant. And yeah, we were just talking about the big stuff, and that was really good. And I got to talk to his wife a little bit. So that was nice. That felt very that felt good to talk to him and sort of like commiserate a little bit on, you know, family stuff is weird. It's very weird. It just is what it is. So anyway, but it sounds like they're gonna be all coming to San Diego for my graduation when I get my PhD in May. So that's nice. But yeah, it was nice to have a nice long phone conversation and catch up and everything. I don't know, impart my wisdom, or I don't know if I have. Who am I kidding? Let's not pretend to be humble here. I've got some wisdom to share. Not as much as I will have when I'm older. I'm excited for that, but I've got some wisdom. There's some wisdom up in here. Anyway, so I just needed to go put my phone on the charger because it is dying after a 2-hour phone conversation. And now I am making my hyperfixation meal, which continues to involve cottage cheese. I think last Vlogmas, I still was doing this hyperfixation thing. Although I think last year I was doing it with rice cakes, like rice cakes with cottage cheese and sriracha mayo. And then I've just upgraded to sourdough bread because I was realizing after the rice cakes, I would be hungry like 30 minutes later. With sourdough, it's a little bit stickier. Sticks to the stomach just a little bit more. It's still not dinner. Like it's not a great dinner ultimately. Like I don't know. When I add avocado to it, it's better, which actually we have, I don't know. it doesn't feel good. That avocado feels like it's a bad avocado and I don't even want to cut into it. I'm gonna let it be Tyler's because his avocado standards are a little bit lower than mine, which good for him. He saves money that way. To me, like if I'm gonna have an avocado, it needs to be really good. Otherwise a bad avocado just ruins the flavor profile of everything it touches. It's just like kind of like a little bitter. I don't know. Ugh. So, but yeah, anyway, so the dinner it's not like a really satiating, it's more like a mouthfeel kind of satisfaction for me. The warm sourdough bread, the toasted sourdough with like the cold, I love the texture of cottage cheese. And a little salt and pepper, and I do a little drizzle of sriracha mayo for a little like spiciness, and it just, I don't know, I'm obsessed. I am so fixated on this meal. Okay, but because the bread is so big, I have to flip it. So it gets on. Gotta get on both sides. Okay, Tyler is hopefully coming home soon. I had kind of a crummy day at work, just a little bit. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, ugh. I ended up requesting Friday off. Also, it's Tyler's birthday and I was gonna have to leave early anyway, and so I think it's just better. So hey, I'm off on Friday, which gives me time on Friday to bake Tyler's cake and work on more time on his like the Smarty Pants presentation. So I think that's good. It'll be good. So yeah, I can see past my bangs, which is nice. I'm excited about that. I got some more dry shampoo because I was out. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and I need to pee. Yeah, I need to pee. And I'm gonna eat and wait for Tyler to come home. So I had my dinner, my weird dinner, and I started watching the Apple TV show Shrinking, because one of my coworkers suggested it to me today, and it has a lot of actors in it that I really like, but then I'm also just like, maybe I shouldn't watch this as a therapist. I don't know. I'm enjoying it, but I think I need to take in more of it, because I'm just like, dude, how did you get your license? Oh my God. Like, it's so many unethical things are happening. Oh my God. Anyway, but it's time for some chocolate, and I have had one piece from this advent calendar and I am so excited for the next one. It was so delicious. Where's number 2? There it is. So, ooh, it's a white chocolate. Ooh, I love, these are sizable chocolates. Let's see. Ooh, caramel flavored praline and caramelized hazelnuts. Oh my God. The white chocolate is so sweet. Then like the inside is like, there's a little saltiness. Oh, that's so good. Oh my God. That is so good. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here that I don't like, although, okay, maybe this one. The dark chocolate ganache with yuzu and dragon fruit flavor. I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, but. Well, Tyler's still not here. It's 8:21. I don't know when he's gonna be here. I suppose I could look at his location on my phone, but then I'd have to go get my phone. I don't know. I think I should probably just start editing today, and maybe he won't really be in today's vlog, but that's fine. It's only day 2. Well, if I am going to close it out, I'll close it out now. Thank you so much for watching day 2. Day 2 on a Tuesday. Happy Vlogmas day 2 today. Don't know how exciting it was, but it was a day. It was a day, and it's early in December, and we're just getting through. I'm just admiring my tree. My tree is so pretty. I love it. I love having a tree. Okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.